Hello everybody, this is C4 Explorer, and I'm heading home from my vacation, and I'm hoping to get a few explores in on the way home. This one here was completely unplanned, but I was driving down the highway and I saw this from the road, and it looked really cool. I looked up, I'm like, that looks abandoned, I should go check that out. And so I went ahead and had to take the next exit and come back around, and I was rewarded with what appears to be an old resort hotel, or motel, I guess. Not sure how much of this I'm actually going to explore. This seems like really sneaky territory. Hard to say if there's anybody here. But I wanted to at least come check it out and you know, maybe do like a walk around outside. You know, and just kind of get some nice views of this place. I have over here that I just walked by, we have the pool, which I saw from Google Maps. I did a satellite look down. Looks like it's completely overgrown. And then there's the hot tub right over here, or maybe it was a little, yeah, I think it was a hot tub rather than a kiddie pool. Go ahead and kind of walk around over here. I don't know why hotels, like abandoned hotels, always freak me out, because you know, it seems like they're more apt to have squatters, people staying in them. Of course, I know nothing about this place. It being a random roadside find. I don't know how long it's been closed, but there is some nice scenery. Sanitizing spray. Nice abandoned scenery, I should say. We got some palm trees kind of hanging out. A lot of overgrowth. Let's see, wow. This door looks open. I'll try to. Oh, there ain't nobody in here. If there is anybody in here, I don't mean no harm. I'm just taking pictures and video. Wow, look at that fireplace. We got a nice light fixture. Windows. Look at that. Wow, this is already turned out to be pretty cool. There's the front desk, or I guess one of the registration desks. Nice. Another nice little light fixture. And I don't see a whole lot of vandalism per se. I mean, I see some destruction. Maybe they've been doing like stripping, construction type work. We got some Bibles on the counter there. I'm really gonna try to limit myself to with the inside shots. There's a good escape route there. Good. It's always nice to have multiple exits. Oh, sweet. Oh, I just saw something cool. Let's see, nothing Nothing over there. Oh, big empty room. Pretty light fixture. Okay. Abandoned pool table. Look at that, y'all. I hear birds, okay. I started hearing noises. I didn't know quite what it was. I'm just kind of randomly, I'm rubbernecking, so forgive me for like, I'm oh, abandoned pool table, and then I walk off in another direction. Like I said, I just want to try to get as much in as I can. That's what she said. Sorry, everybody. I had to say it. I've been visiting with my dad and stepmom. We've been doing a lot of joking around. And any opportunity I got, I've been watching The Office a lot lately. The old rerun. So, of course, anytime I had a window, it was always, that's what she said. Or that's what he said. Sometimes it's he is who said it. So. Bienvenido al Salón de Deportes de Margaritas. Oh, you guys probably couldn't read that. Yeah, I wasn't just like randomly speaking Spanish. This must have been like a dining area, a little bar maybe. Which would explain the pool table. You have like little pool tables. And they have all the chairs just chilling over there. Light fixture. We have some trees. Cool. Pretty neat. Probably some part of a display or something. What we got now? We got a table and a toilet. Kitchen. That makes sense. Ooh. Really opens up over here. Another escape route, yay! Let's see here, what do we have? KP Restaurant Systems. Manual. I'm not sure what that canister is, some sort of compressed air, perhaps. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this exit. Oh, we got a first aid kit. Look at that. Kill my light. I don't know if there's anything in it. Oh, we got a pencil and safety glasses and the emergency kit. Okay, let's head back outside. I'm not even sure where I am in relation to where I parked. Let's see. Oh, there's my car. Okay, cool. I'm still kind of on the side of the building. No police yet. I've had some kind of unfortunate luck with exploring my last couple places. What was that? Oh, I forgot. These palm trees make noises when they bang together. It's like a hardier tree, so if you hit it, it really really rustles. It's not like grass or something. But yeah, I did a pink hotel yesterday, and I managed to do an outside explore of it, and then somebody showed up, and he was really cool actually. He was like a contractor, and you know, he was very direct about like, well, you know, I really can't let you hang out and take pictures and stuff, but he wasn't upset about the fact that I was there. I really wish I had infiltrated. I had the potential to do it, but I don't know, like the timing of him showing up, I was like, well, I'm probably glad I wasn't in the building when he actually showed up. So maybe better luck next time. Here's a Florida favorite, palmetto bug. or in terms of anybody else, a big ass roach. It's been attacked by a spider. Those are those weird fungus spiders, I think. And we have the carport here. Let's come out here. And look at the fronts. That's pretty cool. Here, I'm gonna have to adjust my camera, y'all. Hold on a minute. I think I still have the zoom on. I didn't realize it until now. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. You guys get to see my fingers. Yeah, I went to another site, which I did not get to film. I barely got to photograph it. When, I don't know who he was, like a quasi-security or something. I saw him driving around, so I went and I approached the main entrance where I'd come in. And he was nice, but he was obviously not happy about me. Well, people like that people like that tend to use a derogatory word to explorers called trespassing. So he wasn't happy about the fact that I was, and he kind of, I don't know if he was just trying to, you know, be real adamant. I'm looking in this little, not much in here. It's kind of cool. He was talking about like, well, you know, you need to delete your pictures, and if they show up on the internet, then, you know, somebody's going to come after you, and all this kind of stuff, which may or may not be true. I think it's unlikely. I definitely did not delete my pictures. He's like, well, I'm going to take a picture of your license plate, and blah, 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 and I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Let's see, what is this? Non-registered tennis guest, $3 plus tax per person. Please see front desk. So we got tennis courts. Pretty cool. I wonder, well, this just might be general overgrowth. I don't think Hurricane Ian hit too hard up here where I am. I mean, I'm sure they got all kinds of rain and stuff like that. Okay, I'm trying to look at my time, see what I have here. Go investigate some of these rooms. Kind of want to go up on the upper deck. A lot of these rooms appear to be stripped out. Yeah, they ripped out the carpets and everything. Just little small efficiency rooms. Yeah, let's go on the upper deck. Oh, now we got signage. So far as I can tell, it doesn't look too collapsy. So, oh, well, maybe over there a little bit, 'cause it's got a tree laying around it. Well, I'm glad I stopped here. It kind of throws my time off as far as I have another Explorer I want to do today, and then a hotel that I'm supposed to check in at 3, but I don't think I necessarily need to be there at 3. This one still has the auto locks on it, no smoking room. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and tomorrow I'm hoping to hit up about 3 more places. And then I'm going to head back home. Yeah, this is the view of the place from up here. There's the pool, the lobby, registration, the bar, and everything. A nice little, I mean, it's kind of a time capsule, not really, because Um, you know, obviously, like a lot of the stuff has been stripped out. I'm looking at this little bug here. Back at the pool again. I almost want to go walk on that, but my luck, it'd be like a swamp or something. This is covered by overgrowth. I don't really feel like sinking into it. Oh yeah, look at that. Ow, 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 okay. Let's see, what do we have here? We have, looks like pipe chases, maintenance chases. There, and another one over here. Yeah. Let's see, let's come up over here this way, towards the back of the building. Or I guess the side of it. We got palm tree, palm fronds. I can really start smelling a bit of mold right now. I haven't really smelled much since I came around here, but I can kind of smell it now, like right in that area. Wet asbestos, the smell that all of us explorers know. I got bugs crawling on me. I don't see stairwell. Oh wait, yeah, maybe there's a stairwell. There's a little plate. These windows, I can only really see my reflection. So I'm kind of trying to check these rooms to make sure that nobody's in there, or at least if they are, they don't jump out and scare the hell out of me. Like this one here has a blanket on it. There might be somebody in here. Yeah, that's a, I don't want to show that a whole lot of that, but that's a squatter's nest. You can kind of tell when they, I'm going to go back the other way. I don't want to go down that hallway. You can kind of tell, you know, like a squatter's nest versus, you know, a place that's less likely to have somebody living there, obviously, because, you know, they'll have a lot of their personal possessions, their junk and blankets and clothes and, you know, whatnot. And a lot of times they try to cover the windows, you know, to keep the sun out, keep people from looking in and, you know, that kind of deal, discovering them. And, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I mean, they just want their privacy. You know, they hit bad times in their life, and you know, they gotta live somewhere, and they just kind of want to be left alone a lot of times. I've encountered squatters before where they seemed more terrified of me than I was of them. Probably because they feel like, you know, I might report them, or I might, you know, try to steal something of theirs or hurt them or whatever. You know, and so it's kind of, I guess it's kind of a trade-off, you know. It's something you deal with sometimes when you're an explorer. Oh, look, a big green lizard. Cool, we got to see wildlife. I don't know if that's a chameleon or what. Hey, you're gonna be on YouTube, buddy. He's just checking it out. He's like, what is that? Okay, I'll go ahead and leave him alone. Nice. That was cool. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that looks like more. I got a shopping cart and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and walk around this way. Try to stay as like outside, you know, not get trapped in a hallway or something. You know, have multiple escapes, or as many as I can find. You know, as far as, you know, I've no problem talking to somebody or whatever, or hell, I got a bunch of bottled water in my car, thanks to my dad and stepmom. Give you a couple bottles of water, give you a cigarette or something. You know, but of course you never really know what you're going to run into. Are you going to run into an angry one, or are you going to run into, scared, somebody just wants somebody to bullshit with for a minute. I mean, it's kind of a crapshoot anywhere in life, obviously, but yeah, and I really, I don't think I've ever had a negative encounter, knock on wood, with a squatter. Or, somebody, I generally run into explorers when I run into anybody in an abandoned building. I've had encounters with cops, of course, security. I think I've had one negative encounter where I seriously thought I was going to either die or get my ass beat. And I don't know what that guy was. Like, he was either an owner or he claimed to be the owner. He sort of acted like a cop, and he was real, he had that real Tackleberry personality. Who are you with? What are you doing here? What are you going to do with the pictures? Why did you come here? It's like, I'm just a weird guy who likes to take videos. You can't be here. Okay, I'll leave. It's not that big of a deal. There's always a Bando. So, and to people that hate it when people say Bando, I apologize. I kind of adopted the term a little when, like when I first heard it, but I mean, it makes me feel bad for liking it because it's annoying. Just say abandonment. It's not going to take too much time off your life. Oh my God. Oh, holy crap. That is cool. What? Is that like a tennis chair? Or no, I bet it's a spa chair for like pedicures and stuff. I have never seen. Oh, and the door's locked, and I forgot my key card. Oh. Alright, y'all. Well, oh, that is so awesome. Yeah, because these look like maybe where you put your feet. Have like a pedicure, foot massage. Wow. That was unexpected. I didn't expect to find that, which is why I called it unexpected. That is so cool. Oh boy. Very exciting finds. There's my car. You can see the tilted light post over there. Well, I guess I'll have to drag out my camera and take some pictures before I bolt from this site. Yeah, this is the other end that we were in earlier with the pool to the right. Wow. This is a really cool find. I'm glad I thought about just driving on. I was like, it's probably not abandoned, or it's probably, I mean, it's a weekend, so, it's not likely there's going to be any construction workers or whatever, but, I was sitting there talking myself out of it, and I was like, no, it's right there, and if I don't do it and find out it was abandoned, then I'm going to feel like an idiot, because I have the opportunity, and it's not like I come down here every day. So, here we are. And we're back to the pool. I didn't see a way into it. Oh, over there. Let me go walk around the pool. That looks like the machinery for the hot tub. Let's see. Second time walking through this incredibly tall probably snake-infested grass. Okay, let's see. That was the main building, or the reception, clubhouse and everything. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I got distracted wanting to go into the building over here, and yeah, this is what the little pool path is. So despite my fears of getting sucked into the swamp, I'm gonna walk on it and see what happens. Yep, I guess they filled it with dirt, but this would have been the pool. I think I see some remaining paint. Probably says no diving. No diving. 3 feet. Cool. Okay. All right, folks. Well, I think that's gonna about do it. Really pleased with this site. We saw some cool petty chairs or spa chairs, whatever you want to call them. Neat decay, not a whole lot of vandalism. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Of course, I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I appreciate everything y'all do for me, even if it's just getting on and saying hi. Even if you don't want to say hi and you just want to watch a video. You know, so I'm gonna keep trying to bring more to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. This has been C4 Explorer at an abandoned resort motel area. So I will see y'all next time. Have a great day and goodbye.